Well, hello there. Hi there, everybody. As I always say, if there's smoke, then there's got to be me. Okay, so I am smudging. Oh, by the way, I'm Carole Matthews. I'm a medium, I'm an intuitive, I'm a psychic, I am a whole lot of different things. And this is Wednesday Musings with Carole. So I'm trusting that people are going to come on here tonight. We're going to be talking about different things. We're in Libra time. I've got a crystal for you. We've got an affirmation. Whole lot of different things. And I've got my basket of cards over here. And I put a picture of them earlier because people were saying, what do you mean you got a basket? Well, now you know. Okay, so I'm just going to get comfy. So I'm smudging. So if you're just tuning in and you are seeing smoke, it's okay. There's no fire. I'm just clearing the air. So how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? This has been a different week, hasn't it? Much different week. And we're just heading into Thanksgiving. Wow, I'm thankful. Walk in gratitude, I'll tell you. We have a lot to be grateful for. Okay, we're getting a few people coming on here. Can you see that smoke? So what am I doing for people that are new? I just have some incense in a shell. And I have it here, and it is clearing the energy. Hi, Betty Haynes. Yes, there is weird energy out there, but it's not really weird energy. It's just up and down, back and forth energy. And I always say, do your best to stay away from the news right now. Hello, Helen Cameron. How are you? Wow, we're getting quite a few people on here. Linda Dobson. Hi there. Wow, you're all coming on. Now, I'm pretty sure Deb. Hi, Deb Westlake, my astrologer. How you doing? Okay, I'm just Brenda Lemaire. Hi. Okay, I have somebody. I am a medium, and for those that have just tuned in, but a lot of you know that I am a medium, but I don't. Hi, Lori White. I don't do medium work on here, but when somebody comes around, Lindsay Morrison, you're feeling the weight of the world. Yes, yes. Hello, Robin. Yeah, so many things are going on. So many things, Florida. Wow, the States. Whoa. It is just, it's unbelievable. That's just pretty well all you can say. It's unbelievable. Hi, Donna Ellen. Hi, Cheryl Keast. Happy Thanksgiving. The same to you. We all have to be so grateful, which I'm going to be talking about in a few minutes. Okay, so there. Okay, so I'm going to hold this underneath here, the smoke. All right. And I'm just doing this, and if you watch me, if you're on with me during the week or when I'm on here, there's somebody very strong around here. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to move this because the incense goes straight to the eyes. So, just a second here. Hello, Marlene Govan. All right, so I'm just sending positive energy, just clearing the air around everybody. Just take a deep breath, and don't worry, the smoke is on this end, so you won't choke. Just take a deep breath and just breathe it in. Breathe in the positive energy. All right, we have to stay positive because it's very, very important. Okay, I'm just going to move this. No, I'm not going far, but hold on. There, I'm back. Okay, got a lot of things going on here. Okay, I have... Hello there, Andrea Leake from Salt Spring Island. Is it raining over there? It's raining here. It's been a crazy day. The sun was shining. Jeff was working on the deck. Jeff had to stop. And then the sun came out and rain, sun, back and forth, back and forth. But hey, we're very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. All right, so I've got a few things going on here. So as I was saying, and when I was upstairs, just before I came down here to do this, my neck started to go really funny, and it wasn't my neck. Andrea says it sure is raining. Yes, it is over here too. But hey, it's not snow. It's not flooding, guys. So let's not ever complain about the weather again. Please. All right. So I am a medium. I do not do medium work on this venue, as I have said many, many times, because there are far too many people on here, and I could be right, I could be wrong. Okay. Hello, Tanya Richard, all the way from PEI. Good. So what does happen, and you're going to notice that my words are getting mixed up. Okay, and that's for a reason. It's not me. Okay, so when I do my readings, whether they're in person or on Zoom, I feel people around you that have passed away. I call them guardian angels. I don't call them spirit. I don't call them dead. And what they do with me is they give me their symptoms, which is good. It makes me feel a little bit funny, but then when you're with me during a reading, then you know exactly who it is. So that's what happens. So every once in a while, when I'm doing this venue on Wednesday nights, people will come through. All right, now I was started to say, I'm sounding a bit confused, but I'm not confused. It's not me. Honest, it's not me. So there's somebody very, very strong, and I feel this is somebody from last week, too. They've come back because my words are getting mixed up. And when my words get mixed up, that means that there's somebody with a stroke or an aneurysm. Now, I'm going to get more into that in a moment. But the most important one here was, first of all, I heard the name Frank. I've written all this down, by the way. So when I was upstairs, hello, Rachel Davis from Keswick. I grew up in Keswick. Well, the jury's still out. I don't know if I grew up. I lived in Keswick. Wow. Wow. Welcome. Wow. I don't know how long you've been there, but I wasn't that, well, I think things have changed. I'm not going to tell you where I was, but it was on the highway. All right. Tanya, you've been seeing your mother-in-law around. Why? Okay, first of all, Tanya, is this the time of year that she passed? I'm assuming she's passed when you say that. Is this the time of year? Now, we will mention that I do believe, and I've seen in my own life, that our guardian angels are, oh, hello, Kelly Potts. Okay, so our guardian angels, those are the people that have passed away. That's what I call them, because I don't want to call them spirit or dead. All right. Okay, so there's your answer. Hold on now. Okay, Tanya, you've been seeing your mother-in-law around you. Okay, so this is, all right, I'm going to stick with this. Now, there's definitely somebody here, a stroke or an aneurysm, because my words are really getting mixed up. And trust me, it's not me. Okay, back to Keswick. Yes, I grew up in Keswick. Did I grow up? I don't know. I wasn't very far from Clarendon Beach. Hello, Janet. And I was on the highway. I guess our address was the Queensway. And not too far from River Edge Restaurant, just so you get an idea where I was. Emma Ray. All right. Okay, now, when I was upstairs, before I came down here, I'm sort of starting in the middle. Hi, Taya. Thank you. Because I usually do something, but I have to address this right away. When I was upstairs, we were having... Okay, Brain. Okay, Emma Rain. Okay, thank you. All right, Rochelle Davis. Oh, you know exactly where I lived. Good. Okay. All right. When I was upstairs, this is what happens. They come to me no matter what I'm doing, and I was having dinner with Jeff. And all of a sudden, my neck, like this, started to go funny. And it wasn't my... Jeff's looking at me, but he's used to me now. Hi, Stephanie. And I felt... and I couldn't move my neck. I was going like this. So there's a saying, or a Rhine neck. I don't know how to spell it. Rhine neck. But there's somebody that had passed away, and they're around, and they were upstairs with me. And my neck, I couldn't get my neck out from here. So that, it's a lady, by the way, it's a lady. I wrote this down. So there's many people around here tonight. And then I was also getting the names Margaret and Pat. So let's just see where that goes. Now, normally that's not the way I start this off, but I had to. Okay, so Rochelle, you know exactly. Okay, Stephanie Eagles, hi. Hello, Shell Lee. That's a new name. Okay, now my voice is going a bit funny. There's a lot of people around here tonight. All right, so the affirmation, we're going to go with what I usually do. The affirmation, I trust my inner voice. Now, what is your inner voice? All right, our inner voice is that little... So I like to call it a gut feeling. It's just, it tells us something. And, you know, there's an old saying, when you hear the message 3 times, listen. So it's just your gut. My daughter Patty does not like me calling it the gut feeling, but that's what it is. So it's your gut. It's your inner voice. So listen to it, okay? Pay attention to it, because I do believe, and I see it in my own life, not because I'm a medium, but I believe our guides, our guardian angels give us messages. So pay attention to your inner voice. Now the crystal, I'm so excited about this, is fluorite, all right? And this is a sphere, S-P-H-E-R-E, a sphere. And then I have a bracelet that a very nice lady made for me and sent to me, and I love it. And she said, I know how much you like fluorite, so she sent this to me, and I've been wearing it ever since. It's beautiful. So fluorite is all about clarity, helping with clarity and less confusion. Boy, do we ever need it. Carole Bowles, hi, how are you? All right, so fluorite is the crystal, and carry it with you. And and you can wear them on bracelets because they are stones. All right. Now we're in Libra time, and the zodiac angel is Uriel, Uriel, and the zodiac symbol, of course, is the scales. And they need, Librans, they definitely need balance. The scales have got to be like this, or else they're blah, blah, blah. Librans make excellent lawyers, resources, human resources, okay? Human resource business and that. But they throw themselves off by analyzing everything. So they have to try not to analyze as much. I know it's not easy, but try not to analyze, all right? And actually, I believe that the fluorite would be really, really good for a Libra. I really do believe that. Oh, hello, Colleen. Kelly Potts. No kidding, yes. So what I do here is on here. Now, there's definitely somebody here. Definitely. And it's all good. It's when I said there's somebody here, I don't mean booga, booga, booga. It's all good. But they just keep distracting me, which is okay. As long as you can put up with it, I can put up with it. Okay, so what I do, if there's new people on here, is I take the cards and I choose 3 for the sign, the Libra sign right now. When Scorpio comes up, we'll do that. Andrea, she is a Libra, and she knows what I'm talking about. All right, so I pull 3 cards. Hello, Christine Seward Snow. Hi. Lisa Armsby. I'm just going to acknowledge people for a moment here. Lisa Armsby. Hi. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I have 3 cards, and I do not look at them. I just pull them out, and I say the 3 cards for the Libras, and I pull them out. Now, I have these cards that I started using last week, and they are Angel Wishes cards. I really like them. So Librans, listen up, okay? Because these 3 cards are for you, and then I have 2 cards for everybody else out there. All right? Okay. Okay, just 2 seconds here. Hi, Sherry Most. I know that name. Most. Helen Cameron, you mentioned a crystal a few weeks ago about a crystal for online courses. Oh, goodness. You expect me to remember that? But what I would suggest, okay, all right, let's go there for a moment. I would suggest amethyst and put it on your right side because you're bringing things in. So if you're doing online courses, all right, then put it on your right side, okay, the right side of your computer. Okay, that's what I would suggest. And also a hematite to keep you grounded. It's most important, especially when you're doing courses. Sherry. You're welcome, Lisa. Okay, now, here are the cards. Okay, I like these. I always like them. So, these are for the Librans. Angel Wishes. Okay, the very, very first one is this one, and I will read it to you. All right. You are what you think. Think positive thoughts. Yes, that is so true. Think positive thoughts. You are what you think. So don't get yourself confused. I'm just going to put that in there. And then the next one that I have is a cycle breaker. There is a cycle that is ending for the Librans. You're moving on. And so here it is. And that's a really nice card. And these cards, which I'm going to get into these cards later on because I don't want to confuse you. All right. So the cycle breaker, you'll get through it. The cycle is ending. Good. So I'm going to put that over there because we're going to use it again. And then this card here, we have 3 for the Librans. All right, just what you need. Decisions, right? All right, so you're embracing your inner child, or you're looking in. Remember what I was just saying about you are what you think, okay? So there are people from the past that are going to be coming to you also, Librans, that get ready for that. That's okay, because when we meet people from the past, it's kind of nice because we can see how far we've come. We can reminisce. Yeah, Andrea, phew, of course. So the return of people and revisiting. You're revisiting your dreams and your plans, which is good. So the affirmation, I trust my inner voice. So that's very, very important. So things that you were thinking about before, guess what? They're coming back again. So that is for the Librans, So, and please, Librans, don't analyze what I just said. Excuse me, bubbly. Michael Bublé. Okay, now I have 2 cards for everybody else out there. Okay, and the one I chose again, Angel Wishes. We're going to be using these later on. Now listen up. When a feather floats down from above, an angel is showering you with love. I truly do believe that. So, and I always say that when a feather comes around or something or a number, always think about what you were just thinking about. So, and then we have the Mountain. Okay, this is a beautiful card. Slow and steady and be patient. All right. So there are mountains out there. Right now we're going through a lot of mountains that we have to climb, not literally. But be the mountain, okay? Be there. You know you're going to do it. Just slow and steady. And that's for everybody that's out there. I think that's a very important message. Karen and Tom. Hi, my adopted children from Toronto. Tom is a Libra. Tom, don't analyze so much. Just have some fun. Marie Poirier. Hi. Hi there. Wow, we got a lot of fun people on here tonight. So we also have coming up, and now I'm going to be doing the cards. I know you're wondering. I'm sure you're wondering. I will be doing one question, one card. Okay, later in just a little bit. Okay, now we are heading into October the 17th. Is a super full moon. And it's in Aries. And Aries is a fire sign. And we all know, remember the card that was there, makes sense. Be patient. Because there is a lot going on right now, and a lot of it is fire, all right? So this is a super full moon. It gets better, guys. It's a super full moon. So it's a time to take your crystals and get them all done outside and cleared and get your intentions going. And then the cards, these are the moon cards, Moonology by Yasmin Bolin. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Yes, we know we're going through this, guys, so we have to be patient. And then, cool, well, that's interesting. Look at this one. I hadn't even read this. Cool your emotions. Be patient, guys. Be patient. And the book that I love, and I've just got the 2095, Moonology by Yasmin Boland. Look her up. And this is what she wrote, writes. Okay. We're getting toward the end of the year, but even so, I'm going to offer you the chance of a new start. How so? Note that the super full moon takes place in the first sign of the zodiac, Aries. You see? Therefore, no matter where you are on your moon journey, and no matter how much you've used this diary, take this chance to start all over again. That's a really good opportunity. Work with the super full moon, the first in a fresh zodiac cycle of full moons in the coming year. And as she says, as I'm fond of reminding people, although we tend to focus on the new moon because it's fun and exciting to send our wishes to the universe, I strongly believe what we do at the full moon that provides a supercharged, superpowered secret sauce of moonology. And she says, remember that each full moon brings a chance to forgive and move on, to come to terms with something and make peace with it. You could sum it up in the word surrender. And once you've surrendered, surrender some more. So just keep trusting, trust your inner voice, okay? If something doesn't feel right, it's not. Okay, there's your inner voice. And Yasmin says, surrender is life-changing because it releases us all from all upsets and resentments that might hold us back from feeling good. As you've probably realized by now, feeling good is the key to manifesting happiness. All right. Now, I'm going to just put this here, and then that reminds me. Okay, Stephanie, yes, you have one of her Moonology Oracle decks as well. They're beautiful cards. Well, do your best to get the journal. This is the 2024. The 2025 has come out now. It's a really, really good one. Just a second. I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Lynn Morris. Andrea. Okay, where are we now? Oh, yay. And Aries is Libra's North Node. Right, right. Oh, yeah. Aries is going to be fun. We have to be patient in the next little while, guys. We have to be patient. Okay. Lynn Morris. Hi, Stephanie. Yes. And you know, okay, hold on. Mary Lou Stairs. Good evening, Carole. What does it mean when someone wakes up at night and they feel their deceased spouse is sleeping beside them? Well, I'm not going to tell you that they are sleeping beside you, but the energy is there. And that has happened to me many times. And also people, of course, I talked to many, many people, and they're always telling me that they feel somebody at the bottom of the bed, or they feel somebody in the room with them. So don't worry. No booga booga. There's nothing's going to hurt you. Remember, they are guardian angels. They're here to guard you and to guide you, and they are angels. So when something like that happens, Mary Lou, you have to excuse me, my throat's funny tonight. I have a deep, sexy voice for some reason. All right. So when that happens, okay, just sit back and just think, is this the time of year somebody passed away? Is it a birthday, or is it a holiday? Like Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up, okay? But is this the time of year? Just always take a moment to think that. Hello, Joanne. Hi. So, Joanne, you've just tuned in. The affirmation is, I trust my inner voice, and the crystal is fluorite, and I have this beautiful bracelet that a lady named Susan sent to me. She designed it, made it, and sent it. Not only did she do that, she didn't buy it, she did it herself. Okay. All right, this is interesting. My throat, it's not my throat that's going funny. Okay. And my neck is going back this way again, too. So there's definitely somebody here that had, I think the word is a Rhine neck. I think. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. So we were talking, first of all, we were talking about the super full moon and about doing your crystals. Now, there's many ways to put your crystals out. Okay, and I'm going to be talking about this. I'm going to be doing my coffee with Carole. I've been doing that, and I'm going to be talking more about that. But selenite is very, very good. Now, this is too big. You don't have to have anything this big. You can put your crystals on selenite, or you can have a little bowl like this, and this is a selenite bowl. The other thing that you can do, I'm doing the Keep It Simple thing tonight. This is carnelian. So what I do is I have a few of my crystals. I've got quite a few. But I put the carnelian in the middle of those crystals. So this is carnelian. And carnelian, for some reason, it charges. So you got to believe it. It hasn't been disproved. Let's put it that way. So, but selenite, yes, selenite is very, very good. So if you can get something even smaller, all right. And you know, the selenite lamps are very nice too. So check those out. Now, have I covered everything? Yes, and we do have to, we don't have to. It is so important that we send positive energy to the people that are affected in the States because of these storms, okay? It's just absolutely unbelievable. So, you know, take some time. And Thanksgiving is coming up, and we have a lot to be thankful for. So be thankful for what we have. And do not wish that you had more, okay? And just send the energy to the people down there because, oh, it is just horrific. And just going on the Happy Thanksgiving theme here, walk in gratitude, I always say that. And I tell people, I've always done this on my radio show and when I've been doing Facebook Live, remember that neighbor or a friend who may be on their own. So if you're cooking a turkey, make a little bit more, throw in some extra potatoes and vegetables and make up a little meal for somebody. And if you have the opportunity, invite somebody for dinner, somebody that is on their own. Joanne, Christine Clark can't find you anymore. Okay, Christine, I got a message from Christine. Thank you, Joanne. Christine, go in and ask to be my friend. Now, having said that, I do not send out friend requests. Christine, I will look for you. Tell Joanne, tell Christine that I will look for her and I will send her a friend request. But I do not send out friend requests to anybody, okay? Okay, hold on. Helen Cameron, can you put out your tinctures? And when you take them, for example, here you go. Okay, these are tinctures. See how I have them here? Yes, you can invite her, Joanne. Yes, please do. All right. So Helen Cameron, can you put out your tinctures? And when you take them, for example, to a hotel and the windows don't open and no deck. Okay, hold on. Let me think of this message here. Do they still work? Oh, yeah, they certainly do. And these are tinctures. Okay, so it's T-I-N-G-S-H-A-S. Ting means clear. Ting. Sha, S-H-A, means negative energy. So when you have tinctures, that's what these are, and I'll just do this. Now, I do, there's such a thing as smudging and clearing the air, and I will do that for businesses. I do it for homes, so sometimes when people move into a new home, or a home that's new to them, they want the energy cleared. So I do that for them. And I also like to do it near the full moon because that's a good time to do it. Now, in clothing stores and offices, when I do it, I can't use a smudge stick because you know what that smells like. It's not too good when people come in the next day and they can smell that. So I use the tinctures. Okay? Now, the other thing that I do, because I do work from hotels, that's where I see my clients when in out of town. And then I will take them with me. So you're asking, and the windows don't open and no deck? Yeah, they still work. And just remember, everybody, that it is the intention. Okay, it is definitely the intention. Now, when you smudge with incense and stuff like that, you have to open the doors and the windows afterwards. But if you can't, like I know in hotels, the windows don't open. All right, so yes, that's what I do. When I go into some place that's new to me, and also, yeah, so just, these are tinctures. And you can get them on Amazon. And they're a good thing to have, and they make good gifts also. So tinctures means clearing energy, plain and simple. Okay, now let's go up here. Okay, thank you, Joanne. Hi, Ann Fleer. You're welcome, Helen. I hope that answers for you, because I hope it makes sense, okay, because you can do it. It's again, it is the intention, all right? And again, as I find when I do offices and clothing stores, I mean, let's face it, if I went in there with smudging with the smoke, though I do love it, the smell, it's going to stay in the clothing, so you can't do that. Okay. Whew. All right. Now, I want to talk about something that's kind of very, very interesting, and then I'm going to be doing the cards. So when I do the cards, it'll be, you can give me one question, and I'll pull one card for each question. But please remember, hi, Linda Upson, please remember that I do not do medium work. Kara, probably, when am I in Gray County again? Okay. The reason I'm hesitating is because sometimes I like to surprise my kids in Gray County, okay? So, Kara, if you don't mind texting me at the 519 number, and I will answer you. I know you understand that. Okay, I want to discuss something. As I was saying, I will do a card when you have a question, but I do not do medium work on here. I want people, like I allow people to come in, you know, guardian angels when they're here, like the person with the neck, and then I make my notes. Frank, I got Frank, Margaret, Pat, and then there was somebody with a stroke or an aneurysm because my words were getting mixed up. Okay, but the neck is really, really important. They were upstairs with me before I even came down here. Now I want to talk about something that I have put to practice, and it's 10-10-10, 10-10-10. All right, and it's a book. It's a theory, but it's a book by Susie Welch, and I have talked about this before. And Susie wrote this book, and it's all about making a decision of how is it going to affect you. I'm going to keep this simple. How is it going to affect you in 10 minutes, 10 months, or 10 years. All right. Now, we all go through things where we have decisions to make and we're not too sure how to make them. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Now, they're going to sound a little bit sad, but I don't mean it to be sad. I mean it because it really, really did work. When my sister Pat was ill, she's since passed, but when she was ill, I was talking to her on the phone. I lived in Meaford. I was talking to her on the phone. She lived in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. And she was going in the hospital. This is August the 8th through the 9th. And I said to her, would you like me to come down? And she said yes. And as soon as I got off the phone from her, I sat there and I thought, okay, now wait a minute, Carole, what have you just done? You know, that's a big trip. Not a big trip, but all right. So I thought about it. All right, I thought about it for 10 minutes. And I mean it. I thought about it for 10 minutes. And I thought, how is this going to affect me and her, but me especially in this situation, in 10 months? Well, I realized that my sister was ill and she wouldn't be here in 10 months. And she wasn't. And then how would it affect me in 10 years? I would be so full of regret that I hadn't have done it. So I thought about it for 10 minutes. And then I thought about it, how's it going to affect both of us in 10 months? And how's it definitely going to affect in 10 years? And it worked. So I was able to be there till she passed. Now, my other sister, again, it's sad, but it's not. My other sister, Marion, she also lived in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. And Pat was very close to her. So when Marion was on her own, and I'm thinking, okay, fine, here I am. My kids are all grown up. My grandchildren are getting older and everything. I'm the oldest. Marion was the youngest of all the sisters, okay? So I thought, all right, what if I moved down there? I was visiting many, many times to see my sister. And then I thought, why don't I just make the move? And I put it out there. And I thought about it. Now, it was a deeper thinking, more than 10 minutes, because, you know, it takes plans. But I thought about it for 10 minutes. I thought about the thought. And how would that affect me in 10 months? Well, I'm glad I did it. And how would it affect me in 10 years? Okay. So that's what I did. I moved to Prince Edward Island, and I was able to be there with my sister Marion until she decided to become my guardian angel. Now, the reason that Susie Welch wrote this book was she was a single mother with a son, and she got a brand new job. And her boss, well, first of all, she got this brand new job, and her son was going to be graduating in, let's say, in 2 weeks, and her boss wanted her to work on that night. And she had a new job. She depended on it, single parent. And she said, no, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And she thought about it for 10 minutes. And then she looked into how would she feel in 10 months if she didn't show up for that. And her son would resent it. And she would resent the fact that she hadn't done it. And in 10 years, well, yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's how she came up with the 10-10 theory. And it really does work. So I tell you, it really does work. And I have no regrets for what I was doing with my sisters. So that was like, you don't get that back, right? So 10-10-10, it is a book. It's by Susie, S-S-U-Z-Y, Welch. Look it up, all right? 10-10-10. So those decisions that I made were pretty heavy duty. Yes, it meant moving, and I'm so glad that I did. Just a second, I got to go down here a bit. Okay, so think about when you have to make a decision. All right, now, I know to think about it for 10 minutes doesn't really sound like it's enough, but just 10 minutes is a long time, you know, when you sit and you think about that and you do the wheres and the whys and the why nots. How's it going to affect you? How's this decision going to affect you in 10 months? And how's it going to affect you in 10 years? Okay, that is the most important thing to think about. So, and every day we are going through decisions that we have to make, that we're fortunate. We're very fortunate that we have decisions and that we have choices. So think about that. I wanted to talk about that with you because I thought it was really something to think about. 10-10-10. 10 minutes, 10 months, and 10 years. And the 10 years is so important, all right, because you can't go back. Excuse me. All right, so let's back down here. All right. Oh, Shasha. Hi, Carol. Anything you think I should know? I will answer that in a moment. I lived in Sarasota for 7 years. My dad lived there for years. I have several friends in Sarasota, but I leave it to you and our guides to know, to know what I need to know. Well, you know what the very first thing is, and I don't even have to tell you, prayer. I do believe in prayer. Just pray, send positive energy. And, you know, I've had people say, what do you mean sending positive energy? That's not going to help in a flood. Yeah, it does. Okay, because it's making you feel better, because right now we all feel very helpless, all right? And the energy, I do believe the energy goes there. So that's what your guides need you to know. Okay, and you like that. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Tammy Peters, you made it. Hi, Brian Wall, my Aries. Kelly Potts, is there an incense you recommend? I really like Nag Champa, Nagchampa. I really do like that. And I like white sage. Okay. I like many, but my favoritist, how do you like that? That's definitely Nag Champa. You can't go wrong. It's in a long box and it's got blue and white on it and some red. Look it up. Oh, Marnie. Hi from Florida, hunkered down for Hurricane Milton. Oh, Marnie, all the best. I'm telling you, like, this is such a, I can't imagine how helpless you feel down there, but I just feel so helpless being here and not being able to do anything. Wow. Sending positive energy, Marnie. Hi, Kim. Jennifer, were you liking the conversation? Good. Thank you. When I used to have my, okay, hi, Rhonda. Just came on to say a quick hello. Hello, Rhonda. And the affirmation is, I trust my inner voice. Okay, so listen to that inner voice. Okay, and you know the word that I'm always using, and I know we shouldn't have to do this, yes, praying for everybody in Florida. Yes, Rhonda, yes. And I'll tell you, excuse me. And I'm just going to say the kerfuddle that's going on down there because of other people's egos really, really does bother me. But my father always said, don't talk about politics or religion. Anyway, Thanksgiving is coming up, and we do not need to have a season or a holiday to get in touch with people. But here, connect. Please. People are definitely needing connection now, because things are going on out there that we don't have a lot of control over. So when you're not in control, do something that you can be in control of. Okay. All right. Rhonda says, I think Rhonda and Helen Cameron are sisters. I'm getting that idea. You don't have to be psychic. Now, one thing that I really, really want to tell you that I am doing, and I've got Mickey's coming over next week. My YouTube channel is up and running. Yay, yay, yay. My YouTube channel is up and running. Okay. So my planning is to do at the same time on Facebook and YouTube, do these nights and do other things too. But I require you to subscribe to my channel. It does not cost you anything. All you have to do is go to my website, CaroleMatthewsIntuitive.com, and click on YouTube, and you'll be there. All right. Yes, Andrea, praying. You know, it's almost seems I'm talking about my YouTube channel, and it also almost feels a bit selfish that I'm even doing that with everything that's going on down there. If only we could. All we can do is light a candle, pray, and if you can, however we can donate, do something. Just do something, please. Okay. All right. Now, I'm just going to, I never check my watch, but I'm going to this time. All right. Now, does anybody, what is this? What is going on here? Music on, and I haven't touched anything. Somebody playing music. what it is. And yes, Andrea, I'm going to have to talk a bit louder. We can all pray in silence together at the end of the show for Florida, yes. Joanne, I don't measure the spirit. I don't know. I've never had this happen before. Just to explain to you, it is coming through my phone. Okay, Doug, someone's hacking into the music. Doug, you would know. Okay, this is really weird. Yeah. Okay, guys. I am going to go out here now. Good idea. Sign out and back in. Okay. I hope everybody will come back in with me. Okay, because I'm going to finish this now. I have not touched anything. I am just down here with my phone in front of me. There's nothing going on upstairs. Okay, so I'm trusting that people will come back on. And Doug Thompson, and I'm going to sign off and sign back on again. Okay, I will be back. Yeah, go to back up. Okay.